on that one? I guess it wasn't there. What about now? Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Yep, hubby's working on it. Can you guys hear me now? You hear me now? Yay! You guys know hubby fixed it. I was clicking on that one right there. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Miss Diamond. Hey, Amanda. What's up for the two? Hello, Pam. What's up? How are you, Sheena? Vibe Queen. What's up, sis? What's up, Bethany? What's up, Larry? How are you? What's up, Lakeisha? How you guys doing? What's up, Batty Shay? Nikki Callie. What's up, love? What's up, Tess? How you doing? You guys, this is a chill little Wednesday, right? Chill little Wednesday. Just wanted to come and, of course, share with you guys some work from home jobs and some side hustles. Welcome in, everybody. I'm trying to make sure that the people in Discord see this because they're going to be the main ones that are going to come back and be like, oh my God, I missed it again. So I'm trying to make sure you guys share it out because there were quite a few people who said they wanted to come to this live, and I'm hoping that they see it because I hope they don't miss it. Yeah, share it out. Share it out. Because we got some things to go over, you guys. I got some links for you. Yes. Chill little Wednesday. How's everybody's Wednesday been going so far? Oh, you're so welcome, Miss Diamond. You know, we love the slots. We love the slots, but we also got in real life. We got to make money in real life. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go over, we have two sets of different types of things. We're going to go over some actual W-2 employer positions where you're actually hired on to an employer position and work as an employee, you know, and then we're going to also go over some that are a little bit more like on your own schedule. You choose your own hour, a little bit more of a side hustle type of deal. So we're going to go over both. Hey, Dynamic. What's up, hun? What's up, Tim? How are you? Appreciate you guys coming. Yeah, share. You tell everybody, thank you, Tess. Hey, listen, you got to get in where you fit in. We don't have no links for any free spins, but we got some links for some jobs, which can make you some consistent money that you can count on a little bit more. So that's what we're getting ready to do. So yeah, so I got a lot of links for you guys. I got a couple side hustles. I got some that are a little bit more fun. So I'm going to make sure you guys get hooked up. Amanda, you got referred by ASIMS on a remote job that she got from one of your amazing links. Oh, yay! Amanda, that's awesome. I love that, y'all. I get excited when you guys tell me that you win, actual redemptions from my free spin links and stuff like that. So imagine how good it feels knowing that you guys can actually get a actual job or a side hustle from something that I share. It feels so good, and that's exactly what I'm here for. And I do hope you hear back soon. Absolutely. That's right. Listen, we don't have the free spin links, but we got the job links. we'll get the free spin. We'll get the free spin links back on Thursday and Saturday. Okay, you guys. So like I said, I have a couple of different ones. I have regular side hustles, and then I also have some regular employer ones. So this first one I want to go over with you guys. This one is a chat desk position. It is called a Remarkable AI Expert, but you do not have to be a quote-unquote expert. You need to be familiar with AI. You need to be comfortable with AI. And believe it or not, AI is something that you can learn. You can dive into AI and learn it in a very short amount of time. It's not like you got to be perfect. You don't have to be a coder. You don't have to be like this super, crazy engineer. You can learn very much about AI. That's what I'm saying for the two. When I saw this one, I was like, I have to share it. But you can learn so much about AI and become proficient in it in a very short amount of time by spending time with it and by trial and error and by researching it. And there's so much free education with AI. And on top of that, AI nine times out of 10 will teach you what you need to know. You can literally ask AI, please tell me the best prompt to ask you to get this result. So believe it or not, it's, yeah, exactly. This is not programming. This is using AI and being able to use it. So this particular position is become a customer support expert for brands you love. Because guess what? Brands and companies, ones that you use every day, they are using AI right now. So all the people who are really afraid of AI or against AI, they're going to get left behind. So I highly recommend that at a bare minimum, you start using AI in your everyday life and getting comfortable with it. Because here we have a position that you could totally do. And as you guys see here, entry level. Entry level. You guys are asking for a lot of entry level positions and stuff that you don't necessarily have to have, like, all this experience within. This is an entry level position. This is a freelance customer support agent to help companies provide the best support for customers through channels like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc., and email. So a lot of you also asked me about being able to work for positions where you don't have to necessarily be on the phone. This is another one like that. So basically, if you want to earn additional income, you be a chat desk expert, and your customer support, you're going to help companies like we just talked about. You'll be doing a flexible part-time opportunity. You get to create your own schedule, and you could work from anywhere, okay? And you don't ever have to get on the phone. Hey, Latasha, what's up, love? How are you? You don't ever have to get on the phone for this, okay? So they want somebody who is going to be able to help with e-commerce brands. You're going to be doing support, retaining customers with excellent customer service. You're going to be using social media, email, chat, and text. So if you've already done customer service, you could still do this. Just because they threw the word AI in the title does not mean that you're not qualified to do this. If you've done customer service, you can do this. Look at the basic qualifications. No prior customer service experience required. Okay, must have a laptop or computer with internet access, just a proficiency in English grammar and punctuation, and of course, professional fluency in any other language is also a plus. And ideal if you're eager to take on new opportunities and thrive on challenges, addressing customer concerns with a professional prompt touch, and just a great problem solver. So honestly, you do not have to stray away from this position. If you want to do email, chat, social media, customer service, this is the position for you. What's up, Beyond? How are you? You can't cuss. No, you can't cuss, Beyond. But, as long as you can get your point across, I think you'd be good. Oh, you get to give your daughter a bath for school tomorrow? Oh, school definitely started. So yes, you guys, this is a great position for those of you who said you want something chat related where you do not have to be on the phone. You do not have to be doing a call center. This is the perfect one for you, okay? So you get to choose your own schedule. You get to work with some brands that you probably know and love. You get to, you just get to do anything with this position that you want to do with it. So if you want to work for however many hours a week, it's going to be up to you. So again, this company is Chat Desk. And again, do not be afraid by the fact that they called it a remarkable AI expert. In other words, you need to be very customer service oriented, and you just need to be prepared to use whatever systems that they're going to train you in to do customer service via email, chat, and social media and text. Beyond, it's just basically, hey, okay, Jules, what's up, love? Yes, Miss Diamond, I'm going to put this in there for you guys. I got you. As soon as we're done, I'm going to drop them in the Discord for you. Yeah, Lori, this is good. Beyond, in terms of how any of this works, the same way, Beyond, if you were to go onto a website right now and say, hey, I didn't receive my order, or hey, I have a problem with XYZ, and you're going on to chat or you're going to email or something like that, somebody's going to respond to you. Most of the time right now, these companies, The customer service people, they're giving you prompted responses. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be generated by AI right now. So do not be afraid that this mentioned AI. It just is letting you know that chances are when you get trained on their proprietary systems, there's going to be AI associated with it, which is good for you because that means you don't have to come up with all the perfect responses. More than likely, their AI is going to be coming up with the perfect responses, and you're going to be responsible for choosing and navigating that. But again, you don't have to be on the phone, so that's perfect. Hey, Shamika. Yes. Exactly, Shamiko. This one is perfect. If you just hopped on, I was just talking about this position. It's a chat desk customer support position. You will be supporting different brands, doing customer support for their social media pages via text message, email, and chat. And you get to choose your own hours. So you get to dictate your own income. And you can work from anywhere, work from home. You just have to make sure that you have a laptop or computer with internet access. And of course, they want you to be proficient in, languages if you can, but obviously English and punctuation and speaking and things like that. So this is the first one, you guys. I'm going to make sure to drop this into my Discord so you guys can go ahead and apply to this. If you're not in my Discord, they drop the link for you guys in the chat. So go ahead and make sure you apply. No blast. No problem, Tess. I got you, girl. So that is the first one, and I'm really excited about this one because I think that this one is going to be really good for a lot of people. And again, you do not have to be an AI expert. You need to be comfortable with the customer service aspect, and you need to just be prepared to use their system, okay? So that one is a little bit more on the side hustle realm. I have another one for you guys that's a little bit more. Good, you're in the Discord, Shamika. All right, perfect. So as soon as we're done, Vibe Queen, have your daughter apply for it. I'm going to drop that link as soon as we're done. As soon as we're done, I'm dropping that link. Have your daughter apply for it, like ASAP. But the good thing is they'll be looking for multiple people. The second one I want to drop for you guys is another one that is going to be one where you actually can do it on your own time, because I know a lot of us are parents and a lot of us need to work around our kids' schedules and things of that nature. So this position is from a company called ACD. This one is a little bit more call center related. However, they do also have a variety of different companies and a variety of different positions. The reason why this one is unique is because you will still be working for yourself. You will, of course, be working from home. You will, of course, be choosing your own hours. Okay, and once you start this one, you're going to get a chance to go through a quick certification period. So you're going to learn what it is that they need you to know before you start one of the positions. You're going to be able to review. You're going to start the process. You're going to register. Once you do a basic assessment and you submit like a video voice sample, then you'll move on to the next steps. You'll be able to create a profile and put in all your documentation that you need. Then they're just going to scan your PC, make sure your PC is qualified. You're going to look at the different jobs that they have available in their portal. You'll be able to choose which job works for you, make sure that the requirements fit what you want, the pay fits what you want, the schedules that are available fit what you want, and then you would be able to sign a contract and then start working. So this one is awesome, and they tell you what requirements they want from you. Nothing crazy. Private location, no background noise. They tell you what you need. Very basic computer, Windows basic computer, 1011, Windows 10 or 11. They tell you what your CPU needs, 2 gigs of RAM, basic browser, nothing crazy. Internet requirements, they let you know obviously you need to have high-speed internet. That's like with anything right now. You can't use a VPN, so that's good. So you don't need a VPN, and you're not going to need a dedicated phone line. They're going to be using a soft phone, which AKA means that you're going to be using a phone that's on the computer that's going to be doing the calling for you. So again, this one is really cool because they have different companies that you would be able to actually apply for within their network. It's like once you sign up and get all good to go in their network, they're going to have a bunch of different companies, and you're going to be able to choose the one that you want to do based on your own requirements. Yes. Well, but beyond, when you go go from working in a regular environment to coming to work from home, it's a transition, right? It is definitely a transition for a lot of people. However, you can transfer regular skills that you might have had in the regular work environment that you were in to just working from home. The main skills I'll tell you that you need to have when you're transitioning to working from home is just time management. Time management, you need to be self motivated, self directed. You need to just make sure that you're good at communicating, because obviously all communication is going to be either over phone, via email, via chat, or something to that effect. But those are really like the four main qualities that you need. And some of that might not have anything to do with what you did in the real world. But as long as you can take those professional qualities and transition them over, now all you have to do is learn whatever systems that these companies have in place. So it's okay if you don't feel like you have a broad amount of experience for work from home. Don't look at it as work from home being a certain, world that you have to enter. It's just knowing that it's the company that's going to tell you what they need from you. And as long as you can provide that, you could work from home, you could work from Starbucks, you could work from anywhere. It's just a matter of having those core professional things. And like I said, being self-motivated, self-directed, being able to learn quickly, and just being, having good time management skills. Those are the main things. Yes, Tess, I know you happy your kids are starting school. Beyond, that's not a lot. I mean, it's really not a lot. As long as you have the time to dedicate, if you have like 2-3 hours a day, and most of these that I'm going over right now are self-led positions. These are not employer positions. These are not the ones where somebody's going to hire you on and you got to work 9 to 5 and you get a little mini bitty break. And this is not that. I haven't gone over those yet. These are specific positions to where you choose your own hours. So if you only want to work 2 hours a day, then you just work 2 hours a day. And if you can't be self-disciplined for 2 hours a day, and you can't be self-directed and have time management for 2 hours a day, then that's the part that you might want to consider working on. But I think you could totally do it. You just have to be able to buckle down. Nope, social media is not all of it, Beyond. Nope, you don't have. Listen, social media is not all of it. Some of it's going to be email. Some of it's just going to be over the phone. It just depends on the company and the position. Don't count yourself out before considering actually trying the process and actually putting yourself out there. Don't count yourself out, because you never know what positions that actually might work for you. Exactly, Ms. Diamond. That's exactly why I'm going over the ones where you can choose your own hours and have that flexibility, because that's the best part. Moon, you said, I don't know if I'm nice enough. Do you know how I could get a job calling up? Listen, that would be awesome. I think we would all love to have a job like that, Moon. But until we can find one like that, I'm pretty sure we can find you something else to do. Yes, Susan, that's true. Time, exactly. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. It's just how do you want to utilize it? And what do you want to spend your time doing? So directly to your own personal email, enough spent. Well, Beyond, it just depends, hon. It just depends. It just depends on the position and what they need from you. But yeah, just don't block out all of the thoughts first. Just listen out, see which ones you might be able to consider trying, and that's what you got to do. First of all, you got to want to do it. If you want to work from home and you want to have something to do that's going to earn you extra income, then that's where you have to open up your mind and be willing to do it. Yeah, you got to sacrifice the time if you want to do work from home job. Now, don't get me wrong, work from home jobs and remote working is not for everybody. You do have to have that discipline to be able to sit down and say, okay, I'm going to work for the next 2 hours, and then I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to work for 3 more hours. But if you know what you need for your bills, and you know how much time that you have to dedicate, and think of it this way, if you were on somebody's job, on the outside, and you had to work 8 hours a day, and you had to drive another 2 hours, one each way, that's 10 hours of your day already taken up by some company, that you're working hours for. If you do a work from home job, you just need to be able to say, okay, I'm going to dedicate 10 hours at some point today, whether all at once or broken up, I'm going to dedicate 10 hours to be able to get what I need. That's where that time management comes in at. Exactly. You can have anything you want, just not everything. Exactly. That's right, Moon. Being financially independent is definitely what we're trying to go for. All right, you guys. So this was the second one. This company again is called ACD. This one again trains you. It trains you. There are multiple different companies that they have available. Once you get into their network, you will see the types of different positions that they have. If you have questions about it, they're going to have right here for you. You can ask, how much can I earn? They'll tell you if it's going to be a per minute. They tell you when you get paid. They tell you about the shifts. They tell you exactly about the certification. They tell you the process. They tell you the positions. So everything you need to know is right on this page. And then once you get into their system and get registered, it's going to open up the floodgates and you'll be able to see all the different companies that they contract with, and you will be able to personally pick which one you're interested in, and that's who you're going to get certified for, and that's how you're going to start working. I totally get it. I totally get that, Beyond. You always made a schedule if you were on the schedule every day and worked independently. Exactly. Yeah. Beyond, you got to get some faith, my friend. You got to get some faith. I know life has been beating you down, but you got to get some faith. You got to get some faith. If you don't have it, you got to get it. You got to get it. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, Beyond. You got to do what you got to do. All right, guys. So that's the second position. I'm going to drop that one in there for you guys, too. So I do have a couple of positions that are going to be actual employer-led positions. So these are for people who feel more secure with positions where you are working for someone and where you are getting paid a regular amount and where you are actually working certain hours. This one is from CVS. Okay, so this one is a customer service representative, and on this particular position it is remote, and they're going to be looking for somebody who's going to be working with their different insurance companies and member experience. You're going to be working with people via phone, internet, and written correspondence, and it can be basic up to complex, but I think you guys can handle it. But this one, you're going to guide people through their member plans, their benefits, their policies, making sure you're having knowledge of, anything dealing with compliance. And you also want to touch base with members like they want you to do on a more emotional level, because people working with insurance and their medical and things in their family, they're going to need that empathy, and they're going to need someone who's actually happy with coming to work and ready to give them some assistance. So you will be providing customers assistance with questions, plan details, benefit plans, member self-tools, and things of that nature. They only want you to have 1 year of customer service experience. Prior experience in anything about knowledge of medical terminology helps, especially with Medicare and Medicaid policies. They want you to have high-speed internet, at least above 25 megs, and you got to be willing to adhere to their telework agreement. 1 year call center experience is preferred, but remember, I told you guys last time, pay attention to whether or not they say preferred or required. This one, high school diploma or GED, which is really good. Some of you guys said you don't have a degree, so you needed something basic. So this is why I pulled this one. You are anticipated to get 40 hours a week. And they do have, looks like, shifts for every day of the week and obviously weekends. The pay range for this position is really great for not having a degree and being entry level. It is $17 to $28 an hour. Okay, so this is a good one for you guys. They do have benefits, medical, 401k, employee stock, wellness screenings, wellness management, things like that. So this is another one. And guys, most of us already know CVS. Hey, Andrea. Yes. Yes, be your own advocate. Be your own advocate, for sure. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Tess, yes. Preferred means I would like that, but somebody who's willing to learn. Absolutely. Absolutely, Pam. Very good point. That's right. You got to be able to multitask too. Exactly. So this is a really good one, you guys, because again, They don't want you to have a whole heck of a lot of experience, and you only need a high school diploma, GED, and this one has a great pay range. It's for a very well-known company, and guess what? The biggest thing for me is get in, get your initial training done, be a proof, show the proof that you could do the job, and then you work your way up. Work your way up. You don't have to stay in this one position. Work your way up and move from the inside. The whole point is get your foot in the door. Get your foot in the door, show proof in the pudding that you are a great employee, and then work on moving your way up. Hey, Miss Q, how you doing, love? Thank you, Miss Diamond. I'm glad these are helping you. Thank you for coming. Say hi, Miss Q. If anybody else needs some work from home jobs, send them our way. Yes, y'all, we are back to the DJing and the spinning Thursday and Saturday, but today we're going over the actual in real life stuff. Hey, Sunshine, how are you? Okay, you guys, so that's 3 we knocked down. We had the chat position for all of the different brands like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, email, choose your own hours, work from anywhere. So we have that position. We have the position where you get to get into their network, pick a position that they have in there, get trained, work for different companies, choose your own hours, and start working. And the nice thing about this one, I'll also say, is that it's contract based. So you might get your initial contract for, like, let's say 90 days for one opportunity that you choose. And after that initial contract period is up, if you like the one that you did, you can stick with that one. But if you see another one dropped in there that you're interested in, you can train for another one. You can get a certification in another one. And once you get that certification, you can either work both or you can switch over and work one or the other. So this is an excellent network to be a part of. So I will definitely drop this one in there for you. And then we went over the customer service representative position from CVS. And they have multiple different work from homes. This is just one of them. Remember, I told you guys the best way to search for positions is if you find one position that they say they do remote, you know they do more. So if you go back to their actual website and you go to their career section, just make sure you drill down to remote as a keyword, and I guarantee you that you're going to find more positions. I'm glad you're doing good. All right, y'all, so we got CVS. I'm going to drop that in there for you, too. We have another one. We have another one. All right, you guys. This one is for Discover. This one is for a PM shift lead collector. This one is remote. And if you are in Phoenix or Utah or Ohio, you can actually go in office. But if you work anywhere else, it is remote. Okay? So this one is lovely. They really do embrace the 100% remote lifestyle. However, they do make it clear that if you live in a location as close to one of their sites, you can do a hybrid on site, or you can work on site full time. So I think this one is very unique. And this one, y'all, after you join the team, let me highlight this for you. After you join the team, Discover will provide eligible employees with a one-time allowance of $500 to cover the cost of setting up your home office and a $60 a month pay to offset your remote work expenses. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge, y'all. That's crazy because they're going to actually reimburse you with that cost. And so that way, if you have to pay to get extra internet or extra data or whatever, they're going to give you that monthly to help offset those remote costs for you. So that's a big deal. So that, yes, Shamika, that's a big deal because that will help you offset anything that you might have had to have out of pocket. So for this one, they're going to start their next classes in September. So if this is one that you're going to be interested in, get in now. Vibe Queen, you can have your daughter apply to this one because guess what? This starts in September. They're currently hiring for 2:30 to 10, 12:30 to 8, or 11:30 to 7. And shifts are Monday through Friday with weekends as assigned. and work in a flexible schedule anywhere from 30 to 39 hours a week. Yes. So under general direction, you'll be responsible for servicing delinquent credit card accounts through various contact channels, outbound, inbound, and digital messaging, and minimizing loss to the company by assessing each customer situation to provide relevant payment options and strengthening relationships with the customers. Multitasking, obviously, back-to-back calls. This is going to be a call center environment. Actively manage and escalate risk and customer impacted issues. And if working from home, obviously, they want you to have a quiet environment. And you need a wired connection for this one. So if you guys right now use Wi-Fi, you will need a wired connection. That's very easy to do. You just need to buy an Ethernet cable and hook your Ethernet cable from your router and directly into your laptop or your desktop. That's all they mean by a wired connection. Gotta be, yes, I'm gonna get that link for you. Yes, for sure. And so you're gonna review past due accounts and call customers to arrange acceptable payment options, build rapport with card members, ensure compliance with company policies, and handle difficult collection calls. You got to have a minimum of a high school diploma or GED, 2 years of collections, 2 years of experience in customer service, 1 year working entry level experience and skills. Vibe Queen, I can help you and your daughter make sure that this is something that can show up on her resume. And so just make sure to get with me on that. So preferred, remember y'all, I told you, pay attention to what they say. Preferred, they prefer you to have 3 years of collections, not required. They prefer you to have 2 years of advanced level experience, not required. They prefer you to have 1 year of working level experience, not required. Do not let that scare you away, okay? And of course, you're going to be in a seated position and working from home. So once you're the application deadline, excuse me, they're going to pay. It says the 4th, but they left it open, so I would say still apply. And they say it could be past this date. That's why I still put this one up here, because obviously they're still looking for it. Because if they weren't, they would have taken it down by now. So the base for this position ranges from $23 an hour to $30 an hour. And additional incentives may be provided depending on the market and your total package. They do give you benefits, a nice different stack of benefits here. So you guys, this is one where you're going to get the training, you're going to get the reimbursement, you're going to get the stipend, you're going to get the support. Apply. Apply, apply, apply. So should I say be prepared to get cussed out? Actually, I have Discover as a card, and every time I've talked to their customer service, I've had nothing but good service. So I will say that their, I guess their culture for their company, it must be somewhat good, or I've just had good customer service people. But exactly, if it says preferred, do not shy away. Do not shy away. And like I said, you guys, come to the search job section. If you ever see the company and you want to see whether or not they have other positions, come to the search job section, and that's how you look to see what other positions that they may have that may work for you. Okay? That's how you find them. All right. So I'm going to go switch speeds a little bit, you guys. And I'm going to share a little bit of a side hustle with you guys. I'm going to share this with you guys. The company is called Respondent. This is a research participant position. So I've seen a lot of the different participant research apps and participant research, different little companies out there. I normally don't trust most of them because I don't want to give out my information and I don't want to share all that information. However, I came across one that I was introduced by a company that I worked for who actually shared this company. That's how I came to know them. I signed up as a participant and I was really impressed with the companies that they worked with and the amount of money that they offer you for some of these different programs that they have. So this to me is more of a side hustle, and this has a bunch of different studies that you can do. You can browse all the different research projects that they have. You can participate in user interviews. They have a lot of them that are remote. They have some that are on location. You could do online focus groups. You can do surveys. I've never seen one pay this much. That's why I'm sharing it. I've never seen one pay this much. So I just want you guys to actually take a look at this one. Once you come up here, you'll be able to see that you can actually choose the type of research that you want to do. You can do one in person. You can do one that are all only remote. You can choose the audience. You can choose the research methodology. Do you want to do one-on-one interviews? Do you want to do focus group? Do you want to just do a survey? Do you want to do a diary study? And the incentives, they do have them that range all the way up to $200 and more. Some of them will be something that you do instant that you can get paid. Some of them will take it over a couple of weeks. Some of them will be month long. It just depends. Like this one right here, it says marketing professionals, workflow and process insight study. We are conducting an in-depth research study to understand current workflows, challenges, and operational needs of marketing professionals. Through a one-on-one interview, we aim to gain comprehensive insights into how marketing teams develop, execute, and optimize their research, right? This is going to give you $25 to sit there and talk to somebody. Okay, I'll talk to you for $25. Give my opinion for $25? Sure. Yes, I'm going to drop that link and share it with your daughter. Absolutely. So that's one of them, but then you have one up right here for $300. This one is a little bit more specific, but you can see it's $300, taking 60 minutes. Okay? This one is looking for security people to provide feedback on a new identity security concept, $125. Seeking website builders, $150. Seeking admins for business travel software to participate in a short survey, $35. User testing interview, $10. So this one has so many different options. I think that this is a good way if you guys want to pad your pockets and add some extra money to be able to pay some bills, save up, you know what I'm saying, play your sweeps, play your slots, whatever you want to do, this one will work. Look at this. Are you an Instagram video content creator with over 10,000 followers? This one they're offering between 500 to 850. Okay? That one is in person. So this is one of the only ones I personally trust and do. There's others out there. This is the only one that actually impressed me. So I'm going to share that link for you guys to check out. That's more of on the side hustle. You did, Miss Diamond? Yes. Definitely. If you've signed up for them before, log back in and keep tapped in with them because they are good. Okay. Another one that I have for you guys. We're staying on the whole track of the choosing your own hours. The company is called NextRep. Okay, and they are another company that allows you to work from home. This is a company where once you go through their registration process, they will again get you logged into their network. Once you're in their network, they will have different positions available. You will be able to do a training for those positions while you're at home, and then it's time for you to start working and choosing your own hours. I personally worked with them, so I definitely know that they are good. They also do a work from home giveaway each month, so that's why it says work from home and thrive from home. And they have a wellness giveaway that they're doing again with prizes guaranteed between $300 to $500 that help between your well-being and enhance your work from home. So that's what you see there. But they have so many different positions available, and you just need to come in here and let me back up. You just got to come in here, click on get started, and they're going to show you all the different positions that they have available. Okay, so NextRep is the name of the company. Again, this is one where once you're logged on to their network and you're all signed up, you will choose which position that you want. They'll probably have customer service. They'll probably have incoming sales. They might have billing. They may have roadside assistance. These are all positions that I know I've personally seen and heard. And once you choose which one you want to do based on the hours and the pay, you will get signed up for a class. The classes can be anywhere from 2 weeks to 4 weeks. Just depends on the position. The classes are sometimes 2 hours a day to 3 hours a day. Just depends on a position, could be more. And once you're done with your training, you will receive a contract from them, and then you will be able to choose your own hours. So during the training time period, there are set hours that you need to be available for the training. But after the training, you will have the ability to choose your own hours. Ms. Diamond, I did a customer service position. I can't say the name because it's confidential, but if you want to message me, I can probably chat with you, but it was a customer service related position. You did analytics with them? Yep, Pam. Yep. So they are a good one to double check. All right, you guys. So I have another one for you. And as soon as we're done, like I said, I'm going to drop all these links in the Discord and the Facebook for you. This is another one called Fancy Hands. Fancy Hands is a company where they hire virtual assistants and people to work from home to assist companies. Okay? This one, they're currently hiring people to work as assistants for thousands of very discerning users of the site. You just need a fast internet connection, the ability to use common websites and software, toggle between, the multitasking, and you'll be making phone calls, scheduling appointments for doctors or businesses, tracking down the best prices, finding hotels, data entry. So they have a variety of different positions available. They just need you to have good written communication, a computer, reliable internet, of course, and different levels of knowledge. They're not looking for one person. This is a very task-based position. So that's why they say to start, tasks will work anywhere between $3 to $7 per task. So let's say you get signed up with them and you define your own hours. Like I said, that time management comes into play. Because if you can finish, let's say 10 tasks, you've just made $30 to $70. So it's going to be up to you how much you make from them. But they are a very good one for you guys to check out. They are very, very interesting, to say the least. They hire, like I said, US-based virtual assistants. You get started working very soon. And so you can do different things, scheduling, text messaging, lots of different stuff. And they are very well known. So this is the company itself. It's called Fancy Hands. And I think you guys will really, really enjoy it. Yes, analytics do pay nice. Analytics do pay nice. You're welcome, Ms. Diamond. Like I said, message me if you want to chat just a little bit more about that one. So this is another one, Fancy Hands. We have another one. All right, this company is looking for a data entry operator. The company is called Axion Data Services. They are an industry leader providing data entry outsourcing services, data verification, and they're looking for a data entry operator to be responsible for entering information into a variety of proprietary computer systems, as well as portals, based on different project requirements, and they just need somebody who's accurate. This is a part-time position, 20 hours a week. It does have the potential to increase to full-time, 30 hours a week plus. It is flexible, so once again, you can decide when and where and how much you work. Okay, that's the biggest thing that you guys were asking for, so that is what I delivered on. So you'll be reviewing and entering data into the appropriate systems, proactively verifying data for accuracy, ensuring appropriate turnaround times on data entry, comply with any security backups or regular security checkups, and just making sure that you are ensuring data integrity with the work that you do, and communicating effectively with project managers as needed. And as a part-time contractor, again, this is another independent one. Whenever I say independent or contractor, just another reminder that means that you're not going to be a W-2 employee. You are going to be a 1099 contract worker. So just for clarification, that just means that when they give you your pay, they are not going to be the ones responsible for taking out your taxes. you will be the one that responsible for filing your taxes at the end of the year. So normally, for the last couple years, I don't know what it is for 2025. I haven't checked yet, but for previous years, 2024 and previous, you had to make over $600 with the company to receive a to receive a 1099. You had to make over $600, and then they would send you a 1099 at the end of the year, and then you can file your taxes based on like your bracket. You're responsible to do that, but you're getting your money month after month. But don't forget, when you work from home and you work remotely, there are a lot of tax relief that you can get from basically claiming a portion of your home that you do your work in, your supplies, your internet. Like there's a lot of different things that you can write off on your taxes. So that's like a win-win. But this one has a flexible schedule anytime, 24/7. So if you need to work at 1 o'clock in the morning when the kids are asleep, or 8 to 12 while the kids are at school, or whatever the case may be, you will be able to have a flexible schedule, work 24/7, and you're paid per piece that you do, and increase your hourly rate based on your production speed. So you get paid bi-weekly, and you get paid by direct deposit. They want you to have a high school diploma or equivalent, minimum of 2 to 3 years of data entry, or at least a keystroke of 15,000 strokes per hour, or basically 50 words a minute. Okay? Proficient in Microsoft Office, able to pass a criminal background check, be 18 years or older, able to work a minimum of 30 hours a week, but of course that's flexible based around your schedule. And of course, you need to be authorized to work in the U.S. And like I said, time management skills, computers and data entry, and just able to work under pressure and just, focus and do your job and buckle down. So this is another one. Yes, Miss Diamond, I'm glad you came on too. That's right. Put plenty of eggs in your basket and pick the one that works. All right, y'all. So we're almost winding down. I got a couple more for you. Let's see. We also have. See, we got this last one, and then we also have a fun one. All right. This one is a company called Conduit. And this particular one has multiple different positions available. So I wanted to make sure to bring it to your attention. They're looking for data entry operators, okay? And for them, you want to make sure that you are just putting in remote. They have their own section for remote. This is why I wanted to bring this to your attention. Remember when I said when you go to a company's website, the way that you find these remote jobs, go to their website. Go to the career section. When you go to the career section and they have a search bar for you to put in a keyword, type in the word remote. If you don't see anything come up with the word remote, go to their selections and all of their different filters and see if they have a filter for remote positions. Here, they already have it out here for you. You don't even have to search. So here you see they have 88 remote positions. So you just click on the 88, and then you'll be able to see all of these positions. Remote data entry associate, customer service data entry specialist, director of data science. They have so many different positions. Lead data engineer, community data analyst, call center associate for Medicaid. They have so many of them. Child support agent. Let's look at that one, y'all. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Child support call center agent. Remote. Okay, so this one is $16.50 an hour, or $17.50 an hour if you are bilingual. And you get a 50-cent increase upon completion of training. Training is 7 weeks, 8:30 to 5. And after training, you'll be able to work 8 to 7 in between those different hours. Okay? Enjoy a positive, employee-friendly culture while playing an important role. You get no weekends, paid training, full schedule, career growth opportunities, and they're going to support you and make sure that you're successful. You're going to be handling inquiries from the New Jersey Department of Human Services, Office of Child Support, and it's all inbound. I can't even talk, y'all. All inbound calls, so you do not have to call out to anybody. and you're going to be responding to inquiries that people that they call in about their particular cases, and payments and account histories. You're going to reset personal identification of callers, gather information, research inquiries, and find documents. You just have to have the ability to read and interpret documents, understand and retain a large amount of information, obviously be professional and know when to escalate calls. High school diploma or GED. You're going to have to take a background and drug test, 2 years of call center or customer service experience. Type 30 words a minute, y'all. 30 words a minute, that's it. You guys can do that. 2 screens or monitors, and have your own PC. Mac is not compatible. And you're going to be able to work from home, you must send the interviewer 2 screenshots of your internet speed. You must have a device for your specifications for your laptop or your desktop, and they tell you what you need there. There are a couple of states that they're not hiring in, so that one is a bummer, but they are hiring for everywhere else. And again, the estimated hourly rate for this one is $16.50. So this is a great starter position, a great entry level position. A child support call center agent. That actually sounds pretty good. What's up, Rev? How are you? Saucy, what's up, honey? How are you doing? I just went over a couple different positions for you guys. I'm going to make sure to post them all in the Discord. But just to kind of recap, we went over a chat, email, non-phone position. So this one is going to be available for you guys. This another choose your own schedule, work from anywhere. You get to work for companies like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, answering emails, chats, messages. It's a flexible position. I went over a company that actually does call centers from home. So you actually would be in a call center environment, and they have a network. So once you get signed up with them, you would do training and certification, and then you'd be able to choose the position that you want to work with them. And then they would give you a contract for that, and you can work from that contract, or you can do multiple contracts. So that's one, and that's in there. Got a customer service remote position for CVS. This is another one where they want a basic general customer service experience, high school diploma, GED, 40 hours a week. This is an employer-led position. Very, very good rate, $17 to $28 an hour. That's really good. We went over a lead PM shift collector for Discover. This one is pretty cool because they cover the cost of setting up your home office, and they give you a monthly stipend to help you pay for your work expenses. And they also have training that starts in September. We went over a couple of paid research studies that pay really well, and definitely a bunch of different positions for remote and in person. You guys can choose which one of their different surveys or which one of their different research studies fits for you, but they have a really good pay and a really good track record. We had another one for NextRep. They're another company that basically lets you register for their network and get into their network and take a training. And after you start your training, then you can choose your own hours and you can work for them. We did Fancy Hands, which is another work from home that is a little bit more, flexible. And with this one, you'd be working as like a virtual assistant in many different capacities for a lot of different businesses, doctors, different companies. And this one could be data entry, it could be phone calls, it could be scheduling. So this one has like a variety of different things that you can do. And we just went over another data entry operator position, another flexible work from home one. And then you just came in on me talking about this company, Conduit, who has a plethora of work from home positions, but the one we were looking at specifically was the child support call center agent, but they do have others. So like I was just showing them, if you come to their website and you choose over here on the side, they have a button for remote. You just choose and click for remote, and you'll see all of their remote positions. So this is a huge one, and they have over 88. So this is another way for you guys to come and get those positions. What you guys over here talking about snacking? Candy tastes so good, we're not supposed to be Tess, that is so right. It's when you're not supposed to have it. I'm trying to be all professional and use my customer service voice, so you guys over here talk about Skittles and M&Ms. Y'all are too much. I know y'all love Snap. You quit smoking, you quit sugar, you started back smoking. Listen, it's difficult. It's difficult. And the last one that I have for you guys for today is going to be a fun one. Some of you have seen it, I'm pretty sure, just going through apps. Some of you have not. Some of you may not have even tried it. Some of you may already do it. But I like it. And I just got some money from it. So I'm going to share it. If you guys ever use Scrambly, if you have not and you've seen it as an app, but you've not wanted to try it, I promise you this one works. You keep seeing all the little apps that they say get paid to play games, get paid to sign up for stuff. I promise you this one works. I did cash out on this one. So this is one where you can actually do instant payouts starting from $1. You get different rewards, different milestones. You do get bonuses. They send me different bonuses to sign up for specific games. I download the game, play the game up to the level they tell me to play it up, and they drop those coins into the account. And this is very, very easy to actually qualify for. As soon as you sign up, they give you coins, and your coins correlate to a certain dollar amount for you to be able to cash out. But I wanted to share this one because I know a lot of folks are always looking for like a little bit of extra cash, a little bit of money for whether, it's playing games, playing slots, or going out to grab something to eat. I promise you guys, this one does work. So I did want to share this with you because I personally cashed out on this one. And you don't even have to just play the games. They do have other apps that you can download, banking apps, travel apps. Like, they got a lot of different ones within there once you get logged in. And I promise you this one does pay. Yes, I'm going to share this one. Yes. Yes. I'm going to put this link in there. Yes, this is the one that was a referral pay. I'm going to put this one in the She's Not Gatekeeping. T, you signed up for this one, Tess. Listen, use it. Use it. And I tell you what, actually, when I signed up for this one originally, and I started doing my verification or whatever, and when I first did it and I first signed up, I had enough just from signing up to get a payout. And I did the verification, right? And I left it alone for months. Didn't even touch it again. Then I got a little text from them that said, go and do this, this, and this, and you'll get some extra bonus points for another payout. So I went in there to do the bonus stuff, and it made me verify a second time. So I was like, hold up, I already verified with you guys. Why am I doing this again? So I emailed them all mad, like, why am I verifying again? They sent me the nicest customer service to explain the double verification. Not only did they expedite my withdrawal, but they also dropped an extra 10,000 coins in my account. I was like, okay, I'm sold. You made like 30 on this? Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Miss Diamond. This one is good. Oh, Banana, your ISP blocks them? Oh, no. Yeah, so if you guys already signed up for them, I highly recommend using them. If you're not signed up for them, I'm going to drop the link in my Discord, and you can go ahead and get signed up. That way you get the points from signing up. I do get points from it too, so let's both win. I wonder if there's a way to get around that, Banana. Because sometimes it depends on where you live and what the internet service providers do. So you guys, I have so much more to share. I wanted to try to keep you guys for at least an hour. Not too bad. What's up, True? We went over jobs and side hustles. I know you can always use a side hustle. But I'm glad you came to say hi. So you guys, actually, while I got you here, before I let you guys go, because I'm going to do this again should I do this again on Sunday? Do you guys want to do these on Sundays? Or do you guys want to do these like 2 days a week? I'm down to do it 2 days a week because I got a lot to share. So let me know if you want to do these 2 days a week, or do you guys feel okay with the 1 day a week? And I'm going to share with you guys my page where I'm going to be switching it to. Right now I'm doing it on this channel, but I am going to be dedicating a channel specifically to this on YouTube, and I'm working on that right now. So I'm going to drop the link for you guys. You guys can go ahead and follow me over on that channel. because I am going to be making sure that I get that channel up to speed where it's only the work from home jobs. Right now, you guys know my YouTube channel is basically flooded with slots, slots content, lifestyle content, funny content. Like it's a variety channel. But I want to dedicate a channel specifically to just being able to find the work from home jobs and the side hustles. So let me know if you guys want to go follow that channel. That way, you guys will be there when it's ready. Sundays, you think is good? Okay, what's up, Carly? What's up, my sister? How are you? You just got here. I'm glad you came. We're about done, but I'm glad you came here, girl. Carly, Pam, can you drop my Discord link? I think you're in my Discord, Carly. I can't remember. If not, I'll send you a message directly. But I'm going to post all these jobs in my Facebook group and in my Discord group. All the jobs that I just went over. Thank you, Miss Tess. I appreciate you. Thanks, Shamika. So yeah, you guys, that second channel is going to be dedicated to only the work from home stuff, the professional stuff. You won't see any slots over there. We'll keep the slots on this channel. we'll keep the slots on this channel. So yeah, you guys. So tomorrow night, remember, I'll be back spinning for Lone Star. I'll be back on Kick tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be on Kick at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then Saturday, I'll be back on Kick. And then Sunday, I'll be back on YouTube. Thank you, Dynamic, Lori. Well, I hope this helped you guys. I hope that you guys can benefit from these links that I shared, from these companies that I went over, from these jobs. Remember, if you need help with a resume, if you need an updated resume, if you need a functional resume, or if you just want me to look over your resume and make sure that it's going to meet the requirements of these companies, please, please, please reach out to me. I am more than happy to help you with that. And if you need a revamped resume or a sparkly new resume, I'm happy to assist you with that as well. If you want me to coach you on the interviewing, if you just want to run your experience by me and see if I can help you match up a different position, let me know. And after this video, you guys, because you can't, the comments on a live video don't stay once the live is done. So after this video is done, make sure you go to the comments and let me know which positions that you apply for. Or also drop some comments on the type of positions that you want me to look for, and I'll be sure to look for those for the next stream. All right, you guys. Yay, I hope to see you guys tomorrow, too. Miss Diamond, get with me on that resume. I got you, sis. Yes, you too, Tess. I got you. Guys, don't forget, I'm going to go drop these links in the Discord in the She's Not Gatekeeping section, and then also on Facebook if you're on my Facebook. Okay, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I appreciate you kicking it with me tonight. Thank you to my mods. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Tess. Thank you for the 2. Thank you, Vibe Queen. And guys, like the stream. Like the stream, at least so we can get the algorithm around this one. All right, you guys, I'm outie. Have an amazing night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the fun stuff. Have a good one, True. Bye, Miss Diamond. Bye for the 2. Bye, Pam. Bye, Tess. Bye, Carly. Bye, Moon. Bye, Jacqueline. Bye, Lori. Bye, Shamika. And everybody else. If I missed anybody because I couldn't see it on the chat, I appreciate y'all, too. See you, Vibe Queen. Vibe Queen, don't forget to get with me about the one for your daughter. All right, you guys. I'll holler at you later. Good night.